Hello, nurturers. It's Natalie for Naturally Nurtured by Natalie here, and bringing you the reading for the week, the 3rd to the 9th of April 2017, and also the weekend as well. Let's see. I shuffled the cards and pulled them, and this is the spread that came out. Just before we start, just to say I've got a promotion on for this month because it's birthday month. Oi! Basically, if you'd like to book a reading, once you input your booking details, if you type the code in nurture10, you get £10 off your reading. All right, then that's the announcements out of the way. Let's go. So our first card is the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and then basically it can indicate a young woman, but it often in reverse speaks to a level of confusion or indecision. Yeah, maybe somebody might call on you to ask to help to make a decision or what have you. Sometimes it can be, when you get them news that it's not the end of the world, but it's like, I would rather not be dealing with this right now. That can be the Knight of Wands energy in the reverse, and it indicates a need for focus, basically, and just sort of make up your mind and stick with it. In work, it can show a woman, or a female energy who might be causing some kind of little complications, some ningy or nitpicking, and it's possible that you're kind of standing in your own way as well, so it's just kind of get clear, get focused, get out your own way and make a decision kind of thing. All right, and also don't put your eggs into one basket. There might be a little bit of delays when it comes to work and in love as well. The focus might be on taking the time to get to know each other first, you get me, know yourself, and it don't just dive in and fall down. You might need to just be a bit clear and understand who you're dealing with. So yeah, overall seems like get to know, be aware, be clear, be focused, and also look out for some niggly news and possibly somebody calling on you to make a decision. All right, good. And then we're moving on to our next card, which is the Lovers reversed in the center here. And even when it's in the reverse, apparently it's supposed to be really positive, especially for romantic relationships and that kind of thing. But for relationships in general in your life, it's associated with Gemini as well, the Lovers card, the twins. All right. When it appears in reverse, it's likely that you're feeling a bit about a relationship or situation that's going on. You gotta pay attention to what your gut's telling you. Always follow that, that intuition, yeah, and try to kind of analyze and get clear about what it is and why you're feeling that way. But when you get that feeling, it's there for a reason, you get me? So don't ignore it. Sort of just pay attention to what's coming up. Also, when it comes to work and that, you might be feeling yourself a powerful attraction to someone you work with. Yeah, you have to mind with them work relationships, which goes back to the Knave of Wands in reverse, I guess. It's not a bad thing or whatever, but the reversal means that you should be very cool. It's that thing, innit? Do you really want to be mixing business with pleasure? And be sure you know what you're getting into, because could you end up losing your job? Because it might sweet you now, but when it's sour, can everybody just part ways and be cool? You get what I'm saying? So just looking at the thing first before you dive in, you get me? Okay. And in love as well, even in the reverse position, it's supposed to be a really good card for your love life in the coming days or what have you. The reversal means that it weakens the overall positive energies a little bit for love coming in, and it might indicate a slight delay in how soon. So you might be feeling a little bit come on, where's this person, this magical mystical person? But you'll feel better in general. So still think positively, and it's a good time to get out and meet people. Like hopefully the evenings are getting longer now and what have you, and sometimes like it's not so chilly in the air, so it might be a nice balmy evening. Balmy like Balmy, not balmy as in mud. Yeah. So get out, meet people, but just don't be too quick to jump. Keep an eye out, test it out, enjoy that initial, like, okay, you're kind of nice, I'm kind of nice. Let's see who you be, where you come from. All right, I'm gonna stop being silly. I'm in a good mood though. Right, we move on to the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and apparently in the reverse, it's also a good omen, but you might be feeling a bit stuck, and with time and attention, you can just like whatever blockages or stuckness you got, you can kind of it's fixable basically. So just kind of be looking and seeing where those blockages are, what you might be doing to get rid of it and to get the flow going again. Is it where you might need to do a spring clean, whether if it's in your home, if it's in your friends, if it's even just clearing your emails of all them dead spam emails, just go through and say, right, I'm going to spend an hour and just go through and bang it out. Could be that, do you know what I mean? Work should be going well. And if you're looking for like new employment or trying to make a change, there might be some signs of progress in the weeks to come. It might not be immediately, so that's kind of tying in, with what the Lovers in reverse was saying. And also the Ace of Wands more time. The Knave of Wands in the reverse, sorry. Okay, and in love, it's not a bad omen in the reverse, the Ace of Cups. But it can indicate that things aren't necessarily what they need for your love life to really thrive. So it's not that it's like a really horrible thing, but it might just be that there's things that you need to be sorting out. Are you truly over that last relationship? Is everything set for you to jump into something with somebody? Do you get what I mean? And just think about what you want and think about just what you need from that partner and what have you. And even if it means you go into somebody and getting advice, it might be a more knowledgeable over. It could be somebody that's been, happily married for a while, or somebody that's in the, what is it that they're doing that's working for them, and how can you apply some of those tenets kind of thing. All right, boom. Okay, that brings us to the Three of Wands, which is in the upright. And with the Three of Wands, you're likely to find that your finances are going to be much better. Whoop, whoop. In fact, like, this could be the month where, like, the things start to turn around and come forward. Like, it's been, I don't know for you, but I know for some of us that are listening to this reading, the first quarter of the year might have been a bit slow. You got your January slump, February's real short, you're catching up with yourself, you get through March. And it's also interesting that the financial year resets in April as well. Tell you, Aries, like, okay, I'm going to stop being silly. You might be actually finding some success after you've been through some graft, you know what I mean? Which is a good thing. It refers to work, this card in general, the Three of Wands, and it's in a very positive way. And even if you don't work outside your home, it means your efforts are appreciated. Give yourself some credit, because that's important too, because people treat you how you let them treat you and how you kind of treat yourself, you get me? And when it appears in the context of work, it tells you that you got a lot to be proud of, really. You've been doing well, you've been putting in the work, you've been dotting your I's, crossing your T's, and it's not going unnoticed. There might be a position that you're looking for, that this might be, a positive time to look into how you can attain that position. You get what I'm saying? Okay, hold up your head though, because you've been doing a good job, and that's always a good thing. And in love, romantic relationships are likely to be going well, but only if your partner's like willing to, treat you as an equal, pull their own weight, da 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 da. So if they're not though, it might be time to just say, you know what? Thank you, what, toodly pippage, if that's what the best thing is. So just looking over the cards and sort of what they're talking about, you are experiencing with the or somebody, not everybody, because remember this reading isn't for everybody, it's an open reading. It will apply to some parts might apply to some people, some none at all, but just thank you for listening in. The younger person may be at work with the Knave of Wands reversed, possibly a younger person, some niggling news, so maybe somebody asking for some advice, make your decisions kind of clear. It might be good in love to get to know someone better. And again, with the lovers reversed, very good, very positive. Make sure that that person that you might be attracted to in the workplace, which is, ties in with this guy here, like make sure that it is actually the best thing, even though it might feel real good and real ooh at the moment, it might not necessarily be, or it might just be, but take the time to find that out. And it's quite a positive card, whether it's in the reverse or not, for the love life. And then next to the Ace of Cups again, which is a very positive card. It's just looking at about, okay, where are the blockages? So maybe if you've been in a relationship or had a work relationship before, or if you're finding that you're procrastinating for whatever reason, or clearing blockages. What can I do to create more flow in my life, and especially flow of energy to the areas that I want to improve? Yeah. And work should be going well. Not necessarily things happening immediately, click, 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 but it's that thing of, okay, you have been setting a really good precedent leading into the Three of Wands, which is the overall energy for the week. You've been putting in the graft, you've been looking, spring's coming, there might be somebody that's looking a bit buff, and you're like, oh, hello, a bit pengalicious. Take your time. Like, at the end of the day, you don't have to jump on the first thing that the first train that comes, or the first bus that comes along. You got your oyster, you got your bus pass, you got your bus fare. You can kind of take your time. Right, is this the best bus or the best mode of transport to get me to where I want to go, or to bring me more of what I want? And just know that your graft has been recognized, and the ships may come in. It might not be immediate, so take your time, know you're doing the right thing, keep doing the right thing, and it will come. It will come. And that, my dears, is the reading. I hope it's of some benefit to you. And like I say, if it's not, thank you for staying along for the journey and taking 13 minutes out of your time. Remember that if you're booking with me this month, there's £10 off your reading with the code Nurture10, and it's Natalie for Naturally Nurtured by Natalie signing out. Peace.